Before I get into the video, I just want to thank Mike and Bick for helping me find the current route and strategies for this run. This will be the starting class you want to use. We decided that using the SAG rather than the Einhorn is better because you need a ranged weapon on this map to help you finish out the early rounds faster. You want to use Ring of Fire, but make sure you have another class with Aether Shroud on, as you'll be swapping to it later in the run. I'll be explaining this assuming you have full knowledge of how to beat the Easter egg. Before we start, take this time to screenshot this cheat sheet for the monolith. I used Mr. Raffle Waffle's cheat sheet and a screenshot from his video to help translate the cipher wheel codes where each number is on the wheel. Alright, let's get into this. For round 1, you just want to kill everything in the room as fast as possible. Make sure you're looking at your radar, as the radar in Vanguard is constant, meaning it'll show all zombies on the map at all times, which helps a ton for ending rounds throughout the run. Next, you're going to want to run down the stairs, find your first code, and get your first cipher wheel piece. Run around the corner and grab Jug and stay in this room for round 2. After you end round 2, head to the doctor's quarters where you're going to play rounds 3, 4, and 5 at. At the end of round 4, activate the zipline and run to the doctor's quarters, getting your second cipher wheel piece and the perk. Then, you're going to want to run over to this spot where you're going to play round 5 at until you get 3 hits on the monolith. End off round 5 and run over to the flogger side of the map. Upgrade your Ring of Fire to tier 2 and play round 6 here until you get towards the end of the round. You should use your Ring of Fire when you're about a quarter way through the round to help you out. When the round is low, open the door and grab the Wonder Waff barrel, but not the perk. End round 6 and run to the comm side of the map. Make sure you place the barrel in the fuse box and head into this room, get your second code, and pick up the energy fuse. Play round 7 here. At the end of round 7, activate the lockdown and run to Pack-a-Punch. If your wall buy is blue, buy it and grab your third cipher wheel and third code. If it is not blue, still grab the wheel and code, but don't buy it. There's a chance for it to become blue on round 9. Run from Pack-a-Punch to the flogger side of the map and grab your perk. You do not need to defend the fuse box as the zombies will despawn. Head back to the fuse box and wait for it to finish. Grab the barrel and the now charged power tube in the comms room and play round 8 the same as you played round 7. Once round 8 is over, run to storage through Pack-a-Punch, and if your wall buy is now blue, make sure you grab it, but if it isn't, restart. Train zombies outside, and once you have a few, activate the trap and immediately place the fuse in. Kill off round 9 and run towards doctors again. Play rounds 10 through 14 here and use your shotgun to kill the rounds. Use your ring to help too, and in between rounds, do the monolith code 1 round and grab tier 2 Jug another. Switch from ring to Aether Shroud in the middle of round 13 as you're going to need it to be charged later on. One thing to note about the cipher codes is that each page will only have a certain set of numbers. The page in spawn will only be outer wheel numbers, the page at Pack-a-Punch will only be middle wheel numbers, and the page in the comms room will only be the inner wheel numbers. For round 15, run into spawn and lay down in this area. You will hear Zaballa spawn. Go over to her and shoot one of her masks off, then run back to the Tesla coil. As she goes underground, look at the table next to the coil and wait for her 3 blasts to spawn. Zaballa will blast wherever you're looking at so you can manipulate her attacks. If you're struggling with the steps, using decoys and monkey bombs help a ton. But monkeys will also attract Zaballa, so make sure you throw your monkey near the table. Decoys will attract only zombies, and they attract them for longer than monkeys, and don't attract Zaballa. So I suggest using decoys, but either can work. Now once you build the WAF, use your shroud and get back over to doctor's quarters and start your lockdown. Surprisingly, keeping the storm crew alive in this lockdown can make it a lot easier as long as you're able to avoid him. Once Echo stops talking, head to the flogger and train up zombies until you have a good sized train. Activate the flogger, drink the blood, and check this map for a red X. Wherever your red X is, you will be shooting a piece in the roof of this location. Find your red orb and activate that first. There are 3 red orb locations that go to the same spot every single game. The one near storage will always go to Pack-a-Punch. The one near the mystery box will go to the flogger house. The one in spawn will go to doctor's quarters. Activate this orb, then go find the piece of the mirror that you have to shoot. Grab it and then go to your orb's location and grab the second mirror piece. You should be able to do this in 1 blood drink unless you have really bad mirror locations. Place the mirror and watch the blue essence leave the mirror and go to a pedestal. Each orb will go to the same spot every single game depending on which pedestal it is on. The one in front of Pack Punch will always go to comms. The one nearest to the shotgun wall buy will go to the flogger. The one near the back will go to storage, and the one nearest to storage will go to doctors. Ether Shroud over to your orb, and once you shoot it 3 times, Ether Shroud back and start the boss fight immediately. Once you start the boss, if you have over 18,000 points, you can now buy the purple wall buy shotgun for 13k and Pack Punch your WAF 1 time. If you have under 18,000, buy the wall buy and wait to Pack Punch your WAF until the end of Phase 2. The Pack Punched WAF helps a ton for one-shotting the Stormkruggers that you will need to kill for Phase 3. You will need a minimum of 16,000 points entering the boss fight in order to be able to double pap the shotgun and get a papped WAF. As far as I've played, I've seen you will only need 8 to 9 blue zombies, 8 boom shriers, and 5 Stormkruggers to finish off each phase. Once you get enough kills, make sure Echo is in the bubble and pop an Ether Shroud and shoot her until she is immune. Repeat this for each phase, and you have successfully speedrun Shi no Numa Reborn. One thing I want to say before I go, if the strategy or route changes at all, please just go to the world record run and see what they do. That's the best way that I can say to learn how to speedrun all these maps without having a video like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this helped you at all, please leave a like and subscribe. And I can't preface this enough, please go subscribe to Mike and Bick. Their channels will be on screen now. They are incredible speedrunners who made this possible, and I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys later.